Hi everyone, it's Evelyn. I hope you're all doing well today. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending you all out lots of love and blessings. And we're going to pull a Scooby-Doo first. Well, actually, first I'm going to show you the read so I don't forget. So this is a twin flame read. This is the main read. It's the SIRIAN STARSEED deck. And this is the full read that you see in front of you. Okay. And today is November 9th, the reflection of 9/11. And the 9 is the Hermit and the collective consciousness, the wise one, the endings, compassion. The day adds up to 24/6, which is the Queen of Wands, which is also the end of karma on a community level. And it's also that energy of being very creative and magnanimous, physical, following your desires, your inspiration. Being very creative. And there's a lot of sex appeal in that energy as well. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Hermit. And let's see what Scooby-Doo has to say for us today. Scooby-Doo, what is our message here? Okay, so, this is when you're doing 10 million things at once. So it's telling us to not do that. Like if you're trying to do everything at once and do it all on one leg, cut it out and relax. This one's reversed too. So this one upside down, that was the King of Clubs. So it's like the King of Wands, like, right? When the King of Wands is upside down and he gets tired, he gets cranky and mad, right? So you don't want that. So this one is reversed as well. This is the one admiring their toes and getting really excited about it. And this is about, again, chilling out. Put your foot down and just relax. Take a deep breath. And the Eight of Hearts is the cups. It's about that walking away and within energy. The bottom of the deck is that Joker, but it's reversed. So this card upside down, this is the underlying energy. The underlying energy here is people, like ascending in fear. This is somebody driving, but they're all scared of what's to come up ahead. But fortunately, the underlying energy is this, where you've gotten that under control, right? Letting go of that need to know what's ahead or be afraid what's ahead, right? Just letting go of that and just being in faith and trust, allowing the universe to have your back. This also can be, maybe staying home and not going out traveling. It's possible somebody's car was broken, but remember that things are all for a reason. So if your car is broken down right now, well, maybe there's a reason for that because they want you to stay still. It's 5:55 on my clock here. And here it was 3:47 on this clock. So 5:55. It's also about the tower energy after the fact, the tower reversed. So where, everybody had anticipation about what was going to come as the election came up. And now it's like that after the fact energy. It's like the cleanup and the aftermath of things, or not allowing the big changes to happen. And it's just the need to let go. And if there's, something you have to clean up or clean out your space or clean up your act more, give it a rest first and then, decide what you want to do. But don't try to do 10 million things at once, which is what they were saying there. All right, so it is Monday, 11/9/2020. And I did the SIRIAN Starseed cut and deal at 10:07 this morning. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. 7 is the Chariot. So again, it's the chariot is that vehicle of ascension, that the masculine and feminine are in, or a part of. At 10:19, actually at 10:14, as I'm covering the cards and the words, F flames came up again. So that's not F flames like you'd normally think. F is the phi energy of expansion and contraction, right? Always remembering to stay present in order to bring yourself back again, to rein yourself in when you get too expansive, right? So you can always have control over yourself. And then at 10:19, I was going back to write notes. I finished clarifying at 10:36, which is the wheel, and then 36 is the 10 of wands, which is also the Atlas energy. The major arcana here for this read were the Tower, which we just brought up, the Starseed. The Starseed is the Fool, and Shadow is the Devil. And before the read, we had Justice and Luna, which is the Moon. I always pull a few cards on either end of the read, which I incorporate into the read. And then after the read, Abundance, or the Empress, came up. We had 4 cups, 1 sword, 2 pentacles, and 1 wand. And the court cards were the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, so they could be siblings. And then before the read, the Page of Swords came up, and after the read, the Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups came up. So we have a King of Cups and 2 children, the Page and Knight of Cups, which also could be messages. And then there's 2 other pages. There's a lot of child energy or message energy here, and obviously there's a lot of messages going on back and forth. The code line and the numbers, we had 444s today, which is very much the angelic realms. 33, which is the Christ vibration, and the 7 of wands, standing up for yourself. The main numbers were 12, which is the hangman, 45, which is the 5 of cups, that grieving process, the needing to let go of the past, and then the 10, again, keep that high vibration and begin again. In a lesser sense, we had 23, which is that King of Wands, 34, which is the 8 of Wands, 58, which is the 4 of Swords, the connection in the 5D, and then 810 is 81 with 0 backing it up, the source energy backing up the end of karma around the world. The code line was all about moderation, and it was 1 and 4 adding up to 5. So again, I just told you the clock had said 555. So 5 is very significant here, which has to do with expansion. Hierophant. Hierophant can represent God. It can represent the establishment. It can represent religion, institution, societal norms, the old boys club, the patriarchy. So there's lots of ways of looking at the Hierophant, but it really has to do with commitment to self, ultimately. And so that's the 5. 5 is also freedom, vacations, the fun time. That's what the number 5 is all about, having fun. But that's where we can get into trouble too with freedom, learning what freedom is. So then moderation comes up, everything in moderation. The M was separate from the odoration, so someone may be having odor issues. Also could be I'm getting adoration as well. And it has to do with the M, which is the mother energy or the Mary Magdalene energy. The adoration. So the code line regarding moderation here. So that could be, moderation in adoration of someone or something as well. Moderation in everything. The code line was about to the nth degree, or the table header with Thanksgiving coming up. The Elohim, or the feminine chakra system, expansion of the chakra system, acing to see the starseed for the test or exam. 2, ace the exam or completion. Blood, water, to say poetry. Thy see the starseed or fool, or the emperor for testing. Okay, so there's definitely some testing coming up. To the nth degree, the egg, the negativity of no or not or don't. An egg can represent the feminine, and the feminine being the negative or the nothingness. The voice, the sound, as opposed to the sight, the sound. The mother, the one eye, right? Because we're one of two. The fire, the pine tree, which is the Christmas tree, right? Water, we, all of us, not just he, she, or them, but we. The magician of the exam in having a fresh start or a completion. To see the starseed, the fool, the big download or the drop. For the number 4, it could be a 4th test, or the emperor test, the test of control, or whether or not you're going to bow down to somebody else's control. The magician of the sea, which is also coming up, the holy sea, the fool or emperor's test, or ESP test, or the Poseidon adventure. So, yeah. So then we get into, there was 2 more, hold on. Then there was a break here, definitely some connection with your twin perhaps. The neck, I went to write necktie down here, and instead it wrote neck pie. And pie can have to do with your pineal gland. So necktie, thigh, or pie was coming up here. One of the pigs, the breast. Now we have body parts, breast and thigh, and pigs. So somebody could be eating pork, but instead of necktie, it was neck pie. The connection of the throat chakra to the third eye chakra, but also the thigh and breast. To say poetry in blood, to complete the exam. To see the starseed emperor test, freedom versus control, the test of love versus ownership. The egg, again, to the nth degree, the head of the table, the magic of the sea, see with your eyes, see with the ocean, the emotion, and the letter C of the Christ consciousness or the unity consciousness. Being free to leap and to receive at the same time. The emperors of God's test on ESP, or perhaps for somebody it is a pregnancy test. Magician of the sea, or third eye, or an eye to the nth degree, opens the crown for the test, or the emperor's test. So, and Poseidon is definitely coming in here as the magician of the sea. Poseidon's adventure, coming out of the sea to make magic. But you can only see it with your third eye, and this could have to do with the polarity shift. To the nth degree opens the crown for the test, or the emperor's test. And the emperor, the ultimate emperor, is God, because he's the only one, or he, she is the only one truly in control. We start this read with the Tower reversed. Beneath the Tower reversed is the Page of Swords reversed, the 3 of Pentacles upright, the 8 of Pentacles upright, Justice, and Luna reversed, which is the moon. So here's the Tower and the underlying energy with the clarification cards on top and the cards below that I just described. Resisting sudden changes, or after the sudden event, after bad news or message, or the Page of Swords coming to work, but negative about it. Perhaps working to align with justice or the justice system, a divorce or Libra, before dawn or by the new moon, or after a deception, cleanup duty. The Ace of Wands reversed, frustration, an inability to conceive or understand, or doesn't think something's funny, surrendering to the energetic exchange, spiritually, or during a split, a divorce, a divide, or break from religion, establishment, or Taurus reversed, stubborn bull, refusing to budge, to move, or work in split, divide, in a lie or BS, and a need for new information or clarity to go forward at 11:48, which is justice, and the 8 of Cups walking away and within. Perhaps being anti-establishment is frustrating somebody else. Surrender seen as lazy, and the energetic exchange being threatened, or Taurus bribing or going to expose the energetic exchange between the twins, the feelings, the desires, the arrows of love, the communication and or travel plans. So somebody could be using stuff to bribe someone or threaten them. At 11:49, which is Justice and the 9 of Cups, the Get Your Wish card. And that is upright in the read today. There's rumors at work, perhaps, trying to get their ducks in a row or your ducks in a row, or be more creative with justice for all in a deception, or if one must get up really early, then all must do some, or complete a legal process by the new moon. Libra upright, Cancer reversed, Taurus reversed here. After feeling guilt, shame, or sadness and coming clean, or cleaning up the act or space, Page of Wands upright and the Page of Cups reversed, which can be a fire sign child and a water sign child. The fire sign inspired, the water sign feeling rejected, or a spoiled brat, with the King of Swords upright, Scrooge, or inspired by, or to be vulnerable, or cry. And the Page of Cups reversed can tend to be a baby just crying and crying and crying. The King of Swords clinging to lover's painful end, or ending pain and or betrayal, with third party, or dealing with social distancing, or negative influences, but knowing and keeping to themselves, seeing new perspectives, or trying to be wise and just hang out and be happy with self. Or there may be a bit of arrogance here in energetic exchange deception, or feeling the exchange before dawn, or satisfied with energetic exchange or expression of feelings or desires between Capricorn upright and Cancer reversed, or happy that Cancer moon or rising, or by the new moon, that they're hanging a shingle over the aftermath or cleanup and deception. So perhaps starting a business dealing with this kind of thing, or hanging out celebrating, drinking, or 99 bottles of beer on the wall and pulling the rug out from under deception, dark being unplugged. The hounds of hell lose ground and confused about their environment. What's going on? What's going down? Or an earthquake experienced in the Northeast, perhaps New York or New England, New Jersey, or something new. The lobster no longer blocked from his path. A new road opens up. Or something is going on in the south of France, or at the Louvre. Knights Templar and the Holy Grail by the partial lunar eclipse on November 29th to 30th, 2020. The false light, the false twins, discombobulated as the ground shakes beneath them. The wizard comes out from behind the curtain, the iron curtain, or the kitchen or chef, after making lots of magic and not having gotten credit for it. Removing shirt and tie, perhaps retiring to set up shop with twin, Scorpio reversed, Cancer reversed, Gemini reversed, or Virgo reversed here. Holding on and hiding while saving and being moderate, healing and forgiving in a bold move to move, travel, or ascend, to be the warrior over the manipulators, confronting insecurities and a need for tools. The ship going down, so finding solid ground, no longer following the steering committee, taking control of your own reins without picking up any hitchhikers trying to use your energy or vampiring. Reigning in polarity to funnel the power, bringing kids home for the holiday, keeping them close and away from manipulators at 12/21. And there we talk about 12/21, the date. Let go of control issues. And then also beneath that, with romantic feelings, make sure to pay attention to the red flags. And then the red coats are coming up from yesterday with the Rothschilds. So the red shields or the red coats, and that has to do with the patriarchy, the negative patriarchy that's falling. And 12/21, the Aquarius age beginning. So at 12/24, which is the Hangman and the Queen of Wands, the red coats are going down and maybe grasping for straws, especially the Hierophant or Taurus reversed, Gemini reversed, or Emperor or Aries reversed. The church, state, and manipulators at the top. All business relationship may be losing battle with sexual connection or another grown man in the house. Or pissed, moody, sag, or teen, fallen angel, who drinks or makes potions or with attitude, perhaps has a boyfriend and is sneaking out to make out with them. Or the Sagittarius teen has a younger sibling, the Page of Wands, who's actually the one with a boyfriend or a girlfriend and out making out. Perhaps the older sibling is pissed or jealous or covering for them. Or all business couple where she's drinking or making potions and he is romancing the stone or flame to get his sword back. Or the Page of Wands Sagittarius, or with Sagittarius in their chart, is present to the flame romantic tie, or Robin Hood and Maid Marian, or Sagittarius female with big feet has two lovers, or her partner does and she's pissed. no longer patient. The frog to prince in a three-legged race, a red pump left behind, but doesn't belong to her because she's casual or cash. Both in relationship have twins, or there's a situation where both in a relationship, both are twins and have twins being put aside, or whatever they do to their twin may be experienced now by their kids or someone close around them, mirroring them more closely so they see exactly how their actions are reflecting back on them. Patience comes up, which is number 2, and beneath that is time out, 37. 2 is the High Priestess, 37 is the King of Cups. The home may be turned upside down, moving, visiting, or visitation. That could be child visitation as well. Or ending a marriage, coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act or space, perhaps for a secret passion and a time out, perhaps together. No movement or stubborn bull or Virgo moon or rising, on strike, disabled, or refusing to move or work, suffering in silence, ending a nightmare, or purging, not sleeping, and recovering from exile, destitution, injury, or illness, or let back in by the King of Cups reversed, who's detached or emotionally unavailable. Could be an over-emotional drinker as well. And the King of Pentacles coming up here is strong and stable, and are hiring a dog walker or sitter to perhaps take some responsibilities off his plate. Saturn fall under the dark side of the moon as the stars come out to be seen. Virgo upright, Leo upright here. Or King of Pentacles is Virgo or old man, being strong, dealing with others, issues. And the Knight of Pentacles reversed and King of Cups reversed, he may be dealing with them as a parent and child. So the King of Pentacles could be the adult, the father of the page, and then the King of Cups reversed may be his father. And they're both ill or having issues, and he's taking care of them. Or Leo upright, or being strong, courageous, healthy, and jogging or working out after sudden event or during cleanup activities of deception and manipulation, and being present to romantic tie and patient with the secret passion. The recent past is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunction or loss. And that's a family, business, or community. So some kind of dysfunction or loss within this wealthy energy here. Released from prison or anxiety and fear, defenseless to the energies, but now recovering, but without using excuses. With the secret out of depression, arrogance, or loss of hope, with new information knocking someone off balance here in the downturn of Pisces reversed, Aquarius reversed, and then new information about Libra reversed, Cancer reversed connection, or Cancer upright connection at 1 o'clock, which is a lot of source energy behind the Magician, and the Chariot or Cancer announcing or wake-up call and shedding light for the Emperor. So he can see things better, but he's reversed here. So he may be an ill father. The Emperor reversed could be the same as it could be like the King of Cups. The King of Cups, though, is upright in this read, I believe. Yeah, the King of Cups is upright here. I don't know if he was reversed in another place. So, anyway, the Emperor and Empress are both reversed in this read together at the end. So, just so you know, they both may be having issues. Like this could be somebody's parents where they're both having physical issues or illness issues. That can just represent, two people in power totally out of control. Or this could be Pisces reversed, Aquarius reversed, Libra reversed, partners at 101 with Cancer, Aquarius, and Virgo all upright, but Aries reversed. Or Emperor out of control or not doing well. And that could be somebody abusing their power as well. They could also be going through ego death or retiring and stepping down. Or family here is taking sides, and that's why so many signs are coming up in this one spot. So this could be a divide in the family because they're now taking sides after the election. And it could be another topic as well. But the foundation is the Ace of Swords reversed, a split or divide, lies, BS, and a need for clarity or more information. The Battle of Normandy, when silence finally came. There's justice, divorce, or Libra upright, Queen of Cups reversed, present to the moment. Still at war, but a reprieve of the battle. Or the other team just walked away and conceded, while the other team still wants to fight. They're standing there waiting. The central energy here is the Page of Cups reversed, rejected, shy, or vulnerable, or the other end of the coin, spoiled and entitled. And again, that could just be an infant crying. In a downturn or slow motion, rejected, jealous, insincere, or moody and impatient Knight of Cups reversed. So we have a Page of Cups reversed and a Knight of Cups reversed, which can be siblings. Fallen angel, the Knight of Cups reversed, or Sagittarius reversed, offering time, money, and effort, or a payoff, or payback, or a loan, or a new life, to the King of Wands upright, but the Knight of Cups reversed is not happy about it. Perhaps they lost a bet and they now have to pay off to the King of Wands. Feeling a failure or needy or in need of attention, under the radar or under the table cash exchange, not wanting anyone to know. Or two kids or younger co-workers, here the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups both reversed, making restitution to the King of Wands. The challenge being the Starseed reversed, perhaps knocked for a loop by a big download or big bomb dropped, falling on face or from grace or lacking faith in the process, or Aries reversed, with the Six of Cups upright and the Five of Cups upright, children, soulmates, siblings, or twins, loving connection and grieving loss and regret, guilt and shame of not having trusted the process or having trusted them, or for foolish behavior, or fell for twin and now sad, or kids did something foolish, perhaps you feel it's your fault not being there for them, but they now have each other, or perhaps siding against you, or sad they're being good to each other and don't need you anymore as a parent. Happy with self alone, the cheese stands alone, detoxing an announcement, judgment, or wake-up call about crazy kids, or being drained by them or by Leo reversed out of control, or in need of sunshine, uncomfortable energies of being burned or overexposed. Female bull exiting away from Cancer or Taurus, or leaving or entering a detox program. Cancer upright, Libra reversed, Capricorn reversed, Aquarius upright, Leo reversed here, and a bold move, good to go, bullish decision in a downturn without peaceful place to go, uncomfortable in your own skin, and the Ace of Wands reversed, frustrated with loving past illuminated and then taken away, no longer obsessing over him, being the fool for twin who is happy without them, getting their wish, the Queen of Pentacles upright in her truth, uninterested in freaking out or dealing with Scorpio jealousy issues, unhappy family or lack of emotional fulfillment of the Queen of Cups reversed, or end to their emotional cycle. Aries reversed, Scorpio reversed, and Taurus reversed may regret behavior with a really close relationship, perhaps insisting on their way or the highway, and then lost the bet at 131, which is the Magician and the Five of Wands. And just in general, there's a lot of negative energy around Scorpio, Taurus, and Aries here, all being reversed. And of course, Scorpio and Taurus are on the same axis. Who's the other one? Yeah. So now in the crowning position here is the Knight of Cups reversed, that moody person, rejected, jealous or insincere, perhaps unloving, dumping multiple loads and or emotional attachments to the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, dysfunction, loss, or misuse of wealth, released from prison, anxiety, or ending conflict, or an unfair relationship with Leo upright, or just being strong. The King of Pentacles reversed, perhaps lost family, a business, or money, or settling out in a divorce, or distributing an inheritance and losing money that way, with the Page of Wands upright, or inspired by letting go of stuff and now feeling lighter. Perhaps the Knight of Cups reversed is a Cancer, and the Page of Wands upright is a Leo. Could be Libra reversed and Taurus and Aries here too. There's an unstable home, move, visit, or coming home, visitation or homecoming, an end of marriage or family or loss of a home, choosing a new path in deception of the King of Swords, who's upright here, with the World upright, completed, or Divine Feminine or Pisces, who marches to the beat of their own drum. Or the King of Swords leaves the house really early on neighborhood watch, or to walk, perhaps the dog, or just take a walk by himself, or drive around to process self-judgment, or listen to announcements, morning wake-up call by himself, and the Knight of Wands upright rushing back after healing and forgiving separation, being dumped, purging, overwhelmed, with the Queen of Cups reversed, with no message, no news, and the Knight of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed, sad without each other, thinking the other is happy without them, or thinking they're doing what's best for their children. Aquarius upright, Libra upright, Queen of Cups reversed, and Knight of Cups reversed. So the whole Cups family was reversed today except for the King. So if there's a king separated from their family, that could also represent that energy, because the others are being really negative. And there's definitely a divide coming up in the family. But that's the Cups family. The Pentacles family was the one showing the absolute divide there. The Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Page of Cups reversed family. The Ten of Cups is reversed as well. So they're all unhappy. Cancer reversed, Pisces is upright. So the King of Cups could have Pisces in their chart. Sagittarius is busy or working out after purging and healing negative talk, spying, or the Page of Swords reversed, child spreading rumors about the Queen of Cups reversed, Libra, or a fair female who may be healthy, and discussions at the gate about which way to go now. Female directing. The Queen of Wands reversed may be pissed, tired, or sick and tired after jealous rage with Scorpio reversed, and her unhappy family of lack of emotional fulfillment. Or the Queen of Wands reversed is the Scorpio in her chart, unhappy at work, being told what to do by the Queen of Pentacles upright, or jealous of another's success at work. Or Libra upright and Queen of Cups reversed are grounding and integrating the Queen of Wands reversed, who's out of control behavior, and the Queen of Swords upright, not interested in dealing with any of this stuff or dictating to anyone for that matter, let alone those with negative energy or low vibe behaviors. Soon here for the twins is the Four of Cups upright, grounding and integrating love, an island under yourself, following the stars, the Knight of Swords rushing back with an important message, announcement, or to warn the King of Wands or the twins or kids about the Page of Cups reversed and Leo reversed, or out of control child or children, or adult Leo reversed and Page of Cups reversed, or a message of a miscarriage or ill health or imbalance, debt, scam, someone not sharing nicely, or the big mess or the aftermath or afterbirth, loss, dependence, or powerlessness ending conflict, losing a battle or competition, or after losing the battle depressed or losing hope at 204, which is the High Priestess and the Emperor, with Leo reversed, Scorpio reversed, and Aquarius reversed here. That's not a good combination either. None of them happy, or siblings standing up for each other to their fiery parents at 205, which is the High Priestess and the Hierophant. The twin flames are seeing themselves as the shadow reversed, detoxing, doing shadow work, or with Capricorn moon or rising, working too hard perhaps instead of resting, meditating, taking a break or nap, or trying too hard in a need to connect, if they're practicing meditation, with the Queen of Wands reversed standing over them, sick, tired, or pissed. The Three of Cups reversed, third party, suffering in silence, with the King of Cups upright, ending pain, with a death, an ending, a dark night, transition through lack of emotional fulfillment, with the Queen of Wands reversed, or an end to unhappy family or emotional cycle with the Queen of Wands reversed, or just laying it to rest. Or the King of Cups upright is with Scorpio and Capricorn in chart, leaving behind bad influences and negative groups, partiers, overindulgers, to end the nightmare and betrayal. There are 3 tens right here, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and 10 of Wands. The end here, for sure, whether the Queen of Wands reversed likes it or not, because she could be throwing a temper tantrum there, for the twins is love yourself first, passion, true love, this is a romance of a lifetime, flirt, and then heart-to-heart conversations. So no longer willing to sacrifice all of your energy to support an unhappy family and or negative energies around you. Around the twins, or how they're seen perhaps, is the Five of Cups, grieving, the loss, regret, unable to look up at the Two of Cups before them that they didn't see before perhaps, without peace or a peaceful place to go, under the radar, The Two of Cups is upright, the big connection, and grounding and integrating a message of love, working to align with Hermit, shedding light, holding them together, holding space for them, illuminating more darkness to align with the light. And the block here for the twins is the Four of Pentacles upright, which is the Divine Masculine's heart staying in the Batcave, where it's safe and warm. Hanging out in wisdom with Divine Lover in connection after the battle and feeling powerless. Moderation and green, the King of Wands, affectionate without being aggressive, or may feel that all that affection he gave was for nothing in a losing war with nothing. There was really nothing ever to prove, but maybe they were always competing. The Two of Wands are twin flames in need of help, or a need to help, a Page of Pentacles reversed, along with the Emperor and Empress both reversed, or there's role reversals here between parents and children. Perhaps two parents are ill or disabled, or both requiring help, or retiring and needing help to choose a new path. With the Queen of Wands reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and Queen of Swords upright around them, or in the aftermath of unhappy family or end to emotional cycle. The Queen of Swords here was the only one upright. All the rest of the group were all reversed. Aries reversed, Taurus reversed, Scorpio reversed here. Choosing a path to help others, the Page of Cups reversed, juggling, performing, and reaping rewards of coming together and co-creating with the Queen of Pentacles upright. Or the Page of Pentacles needs to learn from the Queen of Pentacles who's upright, or the Page of Pentacles is reversed and the Empress is reversed, being present in the moment or to the flame, or that the King of Cups upright needs a rest, a break, or to retire, or this is someone who passed and they know that they now need to lay him to rest at 222. And that could be someone who has to decide whether or not to unplug someone as well. Or 3 generations of females meditating in the present moment with unconditional love, and the Queen of Swords perhaps leading a meditation, spreading the word, or guiding a meditation, or speaking the Divine Feminine's truth at 225, which is the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands. At 226, which then is the Page of Wands, all 4 queens and the Empress reversed are here at the end of the read. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups are both reversed. The Queen of Swords and Queen of Pentacles are upright. But all, either way, because they may be on different sides, but are all coming together in the end, with the King of Cups upright and the Queen of Swords upright, or twin couples in need of help follow the Divine Feminine in loving guidance and meditation. The Knight of Wands, which can be the Divine Masculine, is being physical and busy or working out. The Divine Feminine is getting the secret out, needing to connect with higher self. Or Sagittarius upright, juggling or performing with Pisces reversed, or the Divine Feminine, but they're just doing it in different ways. Towers reversed, Scorpio reversed, in a split or divide, unearthing the dark for clarity of detoxing, the shadow, or Capricorn reversed, grieving a loss or regret of the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community with dysfunction or loss, and being strong, healthy, and brave. The Page of Cups reversed, feeling vulnerable, or that can be a Pisces as well, feeling rejected, can be spoiled and entitled as well, but challenged by lacking faith, or Aries reversed, grounding and integrating what the stars say as the Divine Masculine's heart is warm in the Batcave. The Knight of Cups reversed, jealous, moody, insincere, and rejected, or vulnerable. And the twin flames choosing a path and in need of help when in lack, to be present with time to themselves and rest, and most of all, unconditional love, or the King of Cups. So it's saying when you get to a negative place, when you're in need of help or when in lack, just remember to come back to the present moment and take time to yourself to rest, but most of all, unconditional love, especially for yourself, and or the King of Cups, who may be very helpful to you in that sense. The Tower is reversed, which is that either resistance of the sudden changes, or in the aftermath of the sudden events that happened already, the epiphanies, perhaps orgasm as well, or Libra upright, Cancer reversed, and Scorpio reversed, in a dysfunctional family, business, or community, or dealing with loss or distributions, in a split or divide, dealing with lies and a need for clarity or the whole truth. The Page of Cups reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed are challenged by falling on their face or from grace and lacking faith, perhaps detoxing, doing shadow work, grounding and integrating, extending or receiving love. And the Stars, which is no day at the beach, needing grounding, grieving loss and regret, guilt and shame. The Divine Masculine's heart in the Batcave, choosing the twin flame, needing help with lack or a mother and child, focusing on flame and being in the moment, time to take a break or taking time alone. And then the King of Cups, unconditional love, while the Queen of Swords speaks or does her thing at 241, which is the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. So there were some extra card reads that I'd done. I'm just going to give the information from that. So first was grieving, no movement, like everything just being at a standstill, challenged by a losing battle. The Page of Wands upright, inspired by recent bold movement or ascension, and now completing the cycle, soon coming together at work. The twin flames are ending pain and being present to the moment and that third flame. The block for the twins is loving each other. The Empress reversed surrenders the fight of painful growth and loss of family or wealth. Knocked for a loop, the Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower is challenged by being the third party, and the Foundation with no proposal or offer, or insecurities, and a child without tools that are needed. The recent past, the secret being out, the need to use your intuition or heed your own advice, crowning, releasing self from prison and or anxieties, purging, crying, being dumped or feeling dumped or in the dumps, overwhelmed or sweating it out. The twin flames working, and around them those in need of help or child struggling, and challenged by the Queen of Swords truth and the Queen of Wands reversed, who has a temper, recovering, or she could be sick or tired as well, but getting clean or cleaning up, inspired by the past gift of the moment and of the flames. Okay, so I'm going to pull an energy deck card here to see how we wrap this up. And maybe I'll do a Journey of Love card again today. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Take a deep breath. And let's clear all negative energies from all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords for everyone across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And Mother, Father, Christa, Sophia, God, Prime Creator, Source, whatever you want to call it, please arm us all with your love. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the message here? Okay, we have the Angel of Strength. Okay, being strong with the 50, which is a combination of the Strength card and the 10 of Cups. And that was reversed today. The Strength card was upright, though, I believe. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was reversed. Thinking of something else. So this is actually coming up reversed because both the 10 of Cups and the Strength card was reversed. So just feeling, you may be, this came up yesterday because you're all empathic. You may be feeling any negative energies that were coming up in the world around post-election energies. So you may be feeling weak or kind of weak or knocked for a loop in that sense, or just feeling very emotionally unsatisfied. But just ride it out when that happens, Take a rest, take a break, pamper yourself. And don't feed into that much, okay? We also have the 44 of the woman holding a heart. Okay, so on one hand trying to be strong, on the other hand courageous and trying to be healthy, and then over here also trying to stay in your heart. And the 4 of Cups was upright. 44 is the 4 of Cups. And then we have the 9, though, the broken heart and separation. Now that card was reversed. I'm pretty positive. Where are you? The heart's usually easy to find, but for some reason today I was having a tough time hearting that. finding that the heart, oh, there, it is reversed. So this is reversed. So the broken heart's mending, but feeling weak from the process here. And again, they're both feminine energies, but look what comes out after the feminine energies. The 6th chakra archangel Metatron. This is the masculine energy coming into their power. And there's the 40 of the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is reversed. So someone's still, learning their abilities, okay? Maybe frustrated, maybe trying too hard to connect in meditation. But the point is that energy is there, which is really good. The underlying energy is envy, that judgment energy, which we've all felt after the election. So know that that's just there and that's not you. And again, to meditate and ground yourself and clear your energy, use salt baths, or I put salt in my scrub too. So when I take a shower, I'm always salting myself. So 48 is that walking away within energy of the 8 of Cups again. But this is the angel of balance. And to make sure you stay there, even in the midst of this judgment or this dark mother type energy here. So let's see what Scooby has to say now. And then I am going to pull you a Journey of Love card, because it has a very good peaceful energy to it. All right, what is Scooby saying now? Okay. So don't get too carried away is what I'm getting. You're good to go. Don't get too carried away, right? This is when you get too excited, you're going to drop the other way. So it's about getting out of those polarities, staying more moderate towards the middle, right? So you don't drop the other way, because you have to rebalance. So it's saying you're good to go, right? Don't let it get out of hand. And again, this is coming up reverse. So it's saying don't extend yourself right now. Keep your energies close at hand, okay? So really take care of yourself, especially when you're feeling those negative energies. Yeah. And don't jump the gun, right? Because this is reverse too. And that's like being all pleased with yourself. But don't jump the gun. Don't assume, or don't gloat as well. Because those energies are coming up as well. The bottom of the deck was here, right? And this is someone, this is like the before election energies of panting to find out what's going on, or perhaps going away and having vacation or having some fun. But it's also someone who's, really hot for someone, but they have to wait. They can't. So it's saying don't get overexcited, because as you're experiencing now, you're going to drop the other way, or you're going to feel other people's energies dropping the other way in an extreme way. So stay more towards the center in a moderate way. Okay, so from the Journey of Love, and again, it's a reminder to just, don't verbalize your opinions right now. For those of you who are awakened, it's our job to keep neutral in the situation. Just trying to keep our vibration high and everybody happy and loving with each other, because ultimately you just want to love each other, right? So don't get pulled in. It's very easy to get pulled into that argument about opinions, even when you're not arguing, or just trying to explain your perspective to someone else, even if it's your children. Can very easily get out of hand and someone can get upset. So know when to walk away. And let's see what comes up from the Journey of Love. All right, we have Man of the Earth, Woman of the Sky. And there's that 48 of knowing when to walk away and within, which I just said. God speaks. There you go. 33 is the Christ vibration. So we were just talking about knowing when to walk away, and God's backing that up, okay? We also have this very simple card, Falling, which is 14 of the angels. Know that your angels are here. Light as a feather. Look. Man of the earth, woman of the sky, walking away within, to God speaking. and your angels, allowing the fall. Okay. So I'm not going to read all of them, I don't think. I don't know, I might change my mind, who knows. The bottom of the deck is the space between the words. And this is very 2D, right? Very flat. The 24 is the Queen of Wands reversed. So that can reference a very low vibrational energy, because when the Queen of Wands is reversed, she is in a low vibration. She's either tired, sick, or angry and flipping out, right? Somebody with a bad temper. So the spaces between the words. Know that when people are angry, it's because, hurt people hurt other people. But also know when to walk away, the space between the words. Sometimes you just need space. So this 148 is what we're reading. And again, that's the reminder of the walking away and within. Again, here's the picture of that. And again, it's like the women are part of the lumen of the center of the vortex, right? They're part of the wall. They're not just inside, but they're actually part of the makeup of the vortex there, of the cyclone. Like you were part of what brought this into being, because you're the collective energy. So you're not just inside the vortex, but you're of it. Or getting dragged into it. That's what I'm getting to. Pulling your energy into something maybe you don't want to be aligned with. I see myself in you and you in me. We may seem to be so different and sometimes yet so similar. Even beyond this, I know deep within that we are one. I can lose myself in your light and receive your light with my body. I can witness the darkness of your shadow and enter into it with my compassion. I can find the divine in our connection, letting go of what I thought I was. I can be broken apart to become as one with you, even if only for a second, and know the divine more intimately than ever before. Our passion leads us to each other, and in each other we find our true selves. This oracle brings you a message of sacred relationship that leads to divine understanding and experience. You are being opened up to sacred relationship, either in your current relationship or one that is on its way to you now, in human relationship and in divine relationship with the heavenly beloved. Know you're worthy of it, and keep a light of gentle hope and respect kindling in your heart as you anticipate the union with your beloved. Know that even when it's dark, when it challenges you, there is sacredness unfolding. The love of the divine wants to reach us not only in our happiness, but also perhaps more so in our darkest hour. Let it reach for you through your relatedness with another, and do not be afraid to be broken and opened, for in that cracking of what you thought you were, you shall begin to know what you are, which is heaven on earth. The poem reads, and Spirit's connecting with me, how rare to be born with a name of love, what challenges await that I must face, or a voice to listen to from above, telling what I must embrace. Each day I walk a path unknown, with no regrets for where I've been. Each experience is mine to own, no choices call to live again. How strong I am, I ask myself. The measured test unfolds each day. A blessing of enormous wealth inside the gift will always lay. So again, there's always a gift in the message, or any kind of test, which came up in the code line today. There's always going to be tests every day. But it's about you seeing the beauty in everything. Even because men and women may see things in different ways, or your partner and you may see things in very different ways at times, but we can always see the gift in that as well. So I am going to do God Speak Too. I know that's not a real long one. What time is it? 53:57, which is the message, the Knight of Swords, the messenger, and of the separation. So let's see, 33. God speaks. The divine is speaking to you directly. Underneath the silence, there is the endless music of love, pulsating throughout the universe. Within that sacred sound, there is guidance. It may or may not have words, and it might be a feeling in your heart that you can only access when you're still, relaxed, dancing, in a yoga practice, or even half asleep. It assures you that behind any struggle or challenge, there is only ever the divine seeking you out, calling you to surrender some fear or doubt or other, so you can move closer. Trust in the sound of love beyond anything else, for in truth, no matter what may appear to be, There is nothing else. This oracle brings you guidance. You're being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you're being nudged, know you're being nudged by the divine. If you feel like you're being held back, know you're being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you and will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you're captivated by the beauty of nature, or an illogical sense that everything's okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law, in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. And the poem reads, when the first sound was born, the air was filled with fantasy. Like the flower's sweet perfume, alive in the moment, there was nothing else. Only the energy coursing through my body and the tears on my cheeks. I was carried away on the strings, each note striking a chord within, and answering with the emotions of my soul. How priceless the surprise, how powerful the memory, to be with the violin when it sings. And I love that, actually. And I don't know if you saw the video of the violin, I don't know, last month or the month before, the hanging violin. And it might be longer than that. Time just escapes me. The hanging violin. What's the third one? 14. This is the falling with the feather. This is this one here. Simplicity, really. Okay, this is a very short one. So don't worry. You may fear you're falling, but it's just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. You're sensing parts of your life flying away from you, out of your control, as the momentum of your divine surrender takes over and becomes more powerful than the old adhesive between you and what no longer serves. Laugh, cry, celebrate, and ponder. Whether it makes sense or not, you're likely a perfectly ripe fruit falling from the universal tree, succulent and ready to be enjoyed for all that you are. If you wait any longer, this moment will be lost, and you'll end up on the ground having to decay and go to seed in order to start the whole process again. This is not so bad, but what a shame if your sweet nectar was not to be savored by a hungry world. You deserve to be declared the most delicious, juicy fruit that ever was. So fall. You'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. This oracle contains a message for you. You're being called closer into divine union and into the fulfillment of your destiny now. It's safe for you to trust what's happening. Go with it. It might seem like you're being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love, without holding back anything of yourself. And the poem simply says, is it wrong to love, to feel what I hold inside? The answer must wait. So there you are. I hope all that was helpful for you guys. So be good to yourselves. No worries. All is well. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, perhaps put some salt in your scrub in the shower, or take a salt bath. Go outside and touch nature. Right? Get your water, your sleep, your joy, and your nature. And as always, guys, just be good to yourself. And as always, rise and be love. I will speak to you soon. Have an amazing night, guys. Have a good rest. Bye.